Hey gang, welcome back down to Farming Sim. We are just getting back into the top liner after we refueled it from last time out. And we only just have to head up the road here actually. I might actually put the beacon on too. I hope you've had a lovely weekend just gone and past week since the last episode. Welcome back. We're going to continue on with our harvesting. And today the second job we're going to be doing is we may as well start picking up those bales. And then I will see how we go, but we have to start potentially flipping the fields and getting them ready for sowing for the next wheat and canola crop, basically. I was tossing up to put sunflowers in the ground, but I'm pretty sure you need a special header for harvesting for the sunflowers. And the price difference between canola oil, produced canola oil compared to actual produced sunflower oil is only about $400. Now that is quite considerable. It is quite considerable, but at the same time it's not worth it for us at the moment, so we'll just stick for the moment with canola oil. I'm just going to pull this up over here, by the way, like that, and then I'll have permission too from these people. There's another car coming, so I'll just wait here a second and then we can hook up our header and we can continue on with that. Now the tractor and trailer is still over at the oil mill, so we'll have to pick that up at some point, head over here. But in the meantime we'll probably get back in the Doots Far and pick up the baler and we'll start baling those fields. Right. But either way, this is going to be a considerable amount more of can I do that? Yeah, we want to unpack it. Of canola that we're going to be putting into our mill and getting done. So I will probably kick things off. I'll go around to a big headland and do as much as I can on this before we set the worker on it. And then I'll go and get the trailer and stuff. We'll have to empty out the first load. Well, we can just leave it here anyway. The trailer's quite sizable. Yeah, we'll have to sort of get the first load. Then we can set the worker off and then we can go and start baling. So pretty quick into it today, quick intro. We're straight into work. We want to get stuff done because, yeah, timelines are going to be honest. We've got rain coming in at about 5 o'clock. I checked that. So we've got a bit of time because I'm only running on 2 times speed basically, so I can get a lot of this done in the one day. And I know I probably, you know what, and even so, I probably should be running at 3 times speed. I like to run at about 3 times speed. It used to run at about 5 times speed. But I feel like 3 times speed is a good time to get stuff done in the day. So it's probably a time I'd probably be happy to stick with more so. So going on after this harvest today, I think that's what we'll do. I've completely missed that bit again as well. Yeah, we'll probably kick back to 3 times speed after today. Yeah, that's about it. So that going ahead, I will switch a wheat field. I will switch both those wheat fields to be that other big canola field in our other property that we just harvested last time. So that will actually become the wheat field. The 2 small fields will become either canola or something else, and we may just run this as canola. And those other 2 fields may become something else entirely different. However, going forward, we'll have to have a look and have a bit of a plan to see what else we want to plant. Like maybe it might be advantageous to try different crops, especially in that silty stuff. So it might be worth looking at what best grows in the silty clay areas. And if it is something like beets or potatoes or something that grow better in those than other products, then we might have to look at just doing that. Or potentially, I don't really want to sell off more land, really, especially if it's right basically next to our plot. So I don't really want to do that. It'd be kind of ridiculous. So yes, and I'm still in 2 minds about buying that other field. I think we should have a look at a bit more of that today. I think MGL left a comment saying I should just buy it. It's only money. I can't quite remember, but yeah, we probably should get an extra field. And even if it's oats, we can just sell the oats off. It's a little bit of extra pocket change, and we get a field that we can flip and do something with that we want to do with anyway. And I'd probably turn it into another sort of wheat field. I'm going to set the worker off while we just go and pick up the actual trailer and tractor to come and empty this out. And then we'll see how the AI, how do they make what do they make of this? Yeah, good. We'll send them up and down. They might be a bit slower coming up. But that's fine. We got Gary in the hot seat again today, so Gary's with us. And we'll go and get the tractor and trailer now. Right, here it is. Just turn that on. We've got no pallets just yet, but if you think about it, we're still on the same day we have been for 3 episodes, so yeah, we're not really going to have any pallets just yet. Expect them to come next month. Right, and then once we empty this load here, we can just let the worker kick on with what he's doing. No, I think I needed to go... No, this is the way I need to go, isn't it? Oh, no, that's heading home, Ham. Ah, right, my bad. I get so lost coming out of the our oil place. Yes, we need. Whoa! Sorry, friendo. Yeah, I get so lost coming out of our oil place that I go right to go home, and then I go left to head into town. But it's meant to be right to go into town and left to go home. So yeah, typical Ham, getting confused all the time. Beautiful countryside. It's a beautiful map, this one. It's been around for a long time in a few iterations of Farming Sim, and yeah, it's nice. It's my first time ever playing it, so I've been really enjoying it. We will be checking out the new map that comes to Farming Sim in the DLC, so that we will be doing a brand new series and playthrough on that as well. Check out some of the new content that comes with it. There's new, there will be new products, I think, like parsnips and carrots are going to be in it as well. And if you've been watching my Farthest Frontier playthrough of streams that we're doing, I've been having a lot of trouble with the carrots. I keep getting root crop disease. I need to do better rotation on my crops in that game. Right, so we're just coming up here. You can actually turn those beacons off. And Gary is down here. Okay. At least he does have plenty of room. I'll get it ready for... We don't need to be indicating. For when he's going to come back down. So we'll just kind of wait for the worker here to do his thing. We can get him on the way down. I would say it's going to be pretty full shortly, though. We just copped it on the oh, there we go. He's full. I'm gonna get in it and drive it over here. Actually, I'll come down here. It's no good when they just park like that in the middle of the crop, because we do have crop destruction on, so that's no good for anyone. I can't just come in there, buddy. You have to actually drive out of there, friendo. So we'll get rid of that worker. Be careful not to hit the tractor with the auger. There we go. Beautiful. Look at it filling it up nicely. So that is a full load, and we've got the rest of the field to go. So once we set this worker off, we'll leave the tractor here for a bit, and we'll actually go and get baler. Yeah, that's the one. I always forget the names of the implements. I'm so bad because I can't. It's amazing in farming how many different implements there are for different jobs. That's what always amazes me is, you know, farming is not an easy thing. Like, yes, it's a hard yakka on the land. I'm just playing a video game, but I've known a couple of farmers in my life. Some I went to school with have become farmers. One of my ex-girlfriends, her dad owned a cattle property, and I used to love it. I used to love going out. I would help out on the farm. Yeah, so it is definitely not an easy thing, and they go through some tough times, but what always gets me is like some of the implements they use and the expenses that it costs for some of these implements. Alright, just turn this off. Alright, so there's 8,500 litres in that already. Okay, and we'll just drop this trailer off, please. Oh no, it was already dropped off. Right, I don't need the tines on the front. I'll leave them anyway, for the moment. Where have I got... Where have I got the baler? Was it back there? Did I just drive past it inadvertently, not looking? Or where have I got it down the bottom, maybe? No, okay, it must be over here. Oh, there's little Pixel Hanky. Hello, buddy. But we have some melons and stuff to sell too, so we're not too short of $1. Ah, it must be down here. That's right, I've started putting mowing gear and baling stuff down the bottom here. Our silage too will be ready next time after we sleep, I would think, as well. So we're just going to have to keep our eye on that top right corner underneath the actual monetary value we've got up there, our account, our bank account, because we're going to need to make sure the AI worker hasn't stopped for too long before we go and empty again. Hello cows, I will be getting you some Total Mix ration very soon. We're going to have to buy a Total Mix wagon to do that and prep it all up, but we're now going to have some more straw also. We'll unpack it, lower it. We've got not much in here. This tractor should run it fairly easy, and we're on a pretty flat surface here, so not too bad. Oops, we're not doing any pickups. Typical Ham. You gotta lower it, Ham. Yeah. You gotta lower it there, buddy. My bad. We have to start giving things a bit of a service too. Like, really have to start servicing things. We can do that in our own shed. I think when we start making it a bit of money, we will, but at the moment it's a little bit expensive to be servicing everything. Geez, I tell you what, we're getting pretty good yield out of this. What size have we got these set to, by the way? 150s? Can we go larger with them? Only 150s. It must be an only 150 bale. This is one of the new bale wrappers that came with the Fent, the new Fent line products. And we managed to pick it up in a sale just not long ago. So I was really chuffed with that, to be able to get this Fent baler in a sale to match our actual big Fent tractor, which is actually over with the canola oil at the moment. So even though the Dootsfar's green, it's a different kind of green, and I'll put this on automatic drop as well. Yeah, definitely the big Fent that we've got is much more suited to using this, but this goes pretty well on the flat. It's having no trouble doing this job at all. Okay, we're getting through this baling pretty well. I will go over, I don't know if he's stopped just yet, but I will go over and check on Gary very shortly to see how he's getting on. The money's still definitely ticking down, but I think it still does even if he's sitting there. I may have missed if it went green or not. Worker bee is nearly full grain tank. Oh, there you go, it's at 80%. So I'll do these headlands, and then we'll go over and I'll do the headlands here, then we'll go over and finish up. Oh, we'll go over and empty it, and then we can come back here, finish this up. Then we can look at potentially starting to plow up. We don't have a cultivator. I don't think we do. Do I have a cultivator at all? I don't think I do. No, I think I did at the start, and I think I got rid of it, didn't I? I've only got the plow. Yeah. I don't know if the seeder can do it. I think you need a special drill seed that can actually, or some kind of special seeder that sort of cultivates and plants at the same time. I don't know if mine will do it at the same time. I will give it a go. If that's the case, all we'll have to do is just do a bit of weeding down the track, and it's going to save a whole cycle if we can just plant over the top and not worry so much, because did we plow these fields straight up? I think I did. Yeah, I think I plowed these fields straight up, so they've already had a plow cycle through them. Yeah, I think I could just go straight over the top of them, to be honest. Okay, I will just switch this off here for a moment once that drops. Alright, I think we've got him on the downhill run here, so we can actually empty out the hopper while they're going downhill. Come on, catch up to that thing. We timed it perfectly this time, gang. And what we'll do is we'll do the old park in front of it at the end here just to stop it. And then get the full empty. Nice though, getting through this job, this is not going to take long at all. So, I was definitely wrong. Wait, what are you doing? You're not supposed to actually drive into me, you've never done that before. Oh, it's Rach. Okay, Rach. Right, you good? Let me get around here for you. Yeah, we're you know, I was saying a few episodes ago how I wanted a bigger, better harvester, and yes, we will get a bigger, better harvester one day, but I'm gonna be honest, this thing has really surprised me how well it's going. I'll park back up the top here, actually. It'll just make it easier for when we need to unload again next. I'm thinking that it should pretty much get all of that done and be finished. So we're in sort of no rush to get back when the workers finish their work. And then any little missed bits we can pick up, but it's good to know that we can just do a double headland and the AI can sort of finish up the rest of this field pretty well on its own. Right. So I'll keep cracking on with this job here. And then we can go and tip out the rest of our canola oil. And I guess we'll see if we can start planting fields on top of the bed we've got already here. And if that's the case, that's going to save us a bit of time. I'll have to see. I don't know. I just don't know about our planter, that's all. Alright, we're probably going to end up with one more bale here. Maybe. Maybe. There might just be enough on the ground. I thought we were going to have plenty more, but it might just end up just being enough. With potentially a little smattering left over that we can go around. I'm not going to go crazy on picking it all up though. In fact, we'll grab this, we'll grab whatever's straight in front of us, and then that'll be in the hopper for next time out, whatever. It'll just get converted anyway. To whatever we start picking up next. Which will probably be hay bales again. Okay. We can turn that off, pick that up, pack that away. And we can drop this back down. We're going to have to put the weight on the back of this, and we're going to have to start picking up these bales too. So have you had a guess, or have you been counting at how many bales we've got? Because I don't know. I actually haven't counted or guessed. So I'm going to guess 12, okay? And then we can actually have a look together. So get your guesses right. Get your guesses out. Don't go back and rewatch it. I want to know what you guessed down below, and if how close you were to getting it. I've guessed 12, and we're about to have a look. If I get this right, it's going to look like I cheated, but I definitely have not. Oh, what am I doing? I'm too excited about the prospects of getting something right, or potentially failing miserably, that I forgot what I was doing, which was reversing back into here. Right. Getting the reversing a little bit better these days. A bit more. Right, we're going to need to pick up the weight, which I do believe I've left up the top. Okay. Do I want the trailer too? I'm probably going to need the trailer. How about I bring the trailer up? Well, here's the thing. I kind of don't want them... I don't want them all stacked in the hayloft. I just feel like the hay... And if I do... You know what? I'm going to manually drive these in and stack them how I want them, because I want to be able to just drive in and pull them out. So I've got two weights here. I've got the... I'm going to put the bigger one on, I think. Yeah, I'll put the bigger one on, because I'm going to bring two at a time. Okay, I am running the skinny wheels as well. Now, if any of you saw, I was out at the racetrack on the weekend because my father was racing, and out at the track, they actually had... Oh, I picked up that quite quickly, didn't I? I had a telehandler out there, a JCB, and it looks exactly like this one here. Telehandler. No, that's not ours, by the way. That's the leased one for the actual workshop that I just put in like that. Not a wheel loader, telehandler. There was a JCB telehandler that looked exactly like this out there. It was not exactly this one, but it was really cool to see them. You know, I've seen them before as well, but you never take notice of them until you're actually, like, playing the game or something, you know? And I always look... And you know what else is cool? Like, I think I've said this many times on live streams, but I live near some farming property, and there was actually a Massey Ferguson. I swear it was a Massey Ferguson. It was red with the white roof. It was at a little bit of distance. 2 fields over from my place. I could stand on my balcony and actually watch it. It was doing a heap of, like, work out in the farm. And it was cool to watch because I think they had a front loader on it, and they were pushing a heap of scrub out of the way because I think they were getting ready to make a new field. And I was actually just looking at it going, that's actually pretty cool to see. So I was actually really impressed, and I was like, this is actually cool because, like, this is things that we play and have a look at, and I've got it just outside my balcony. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't live in the rural areas. I live in the suburbs of Australia, and yes, a little bit different. I live 15 minutes from the CBD drive down the freeway, and it's quite suburbia, don't get me wrong, it's like any good suburb, but it just so happens that this suburb has always been known as an agricultural suburb. It's just getting overgrown with a lot of homes and stuff these days, and a lot of housing estates. So the housing estates are slowly suffocating the farming areas. So it's actually quite nice to see lots of farms still around doing their thing. And there's a beautiful farmers market up the road where I get my fresh vegetables and produce from. So I really enjoy it. I should take you on a little video tour up there one day. So I think before I crack on with this, let's head over and check out what's going on. Okay, we finished here. I was going to say head over and check out what's going on with the top liner, but it's done. So what I might do is I'll get a driver to bring this actually back to us. We'll unload this. I'll get a driver to bring this back. Hopefully they don't crash today like they did last time. And we'll go and tip our last load of canola seed into the where our canola harvest. I want to come from this top side, I think. Yeah. Into the actual mill so we can get it turned into oil. The other good thing is good timing, because I think it's starting to cloud over. The clouds, not really, it's okay. I will go back to 3 times here though now. Okay. Okay, nice, beautiful. We'll close that up. Pack this up. Okay, compact. The top liner has done its job for the season. Good job, top liner. Like I said, absolutely suitably impressed by it. Really happy with it. I am in no rush to want to go out and spend money on a harvester now. Unless it's bigger, unless it's the New Holland, which is the bigger one than ours, that's going for really cheap. Then I'll consider it. Lovely, it's snapped in. Apologies, ma'am or sir, in that vehicle. I know I'm in the way. You know when you press the wrong button? The tab button is right next to the Q button, which is on your keyboard, which is tab is cycle to the next vehicle. Q is hook up the trailer. Yeah. Okay, let's get you. I might get you down to a... no, we'll see how you go from here, eh? We'll do a bit of a save. Yeah, we've been going that whole time without going in the menus for once. It's nice. Right, let's get you a job. Create a job in the top liner. Target position. Let's just get you going to... there for us, okay? Start the job. Alright, I don't want to see any mishaps or misfortunes along the way. I didn't even see if it was Rachel or Gary. Why did you take such a wide turn into there? Right, so this field's done. pH value trash. We definitely are going to need to figure out what we're going to put back. Well, we're going to put canola back in here. It makes sense to put canola in this field, because it's actually just down the road from our actual mill. Right, so 62% full, another 21,000 odd litres in the trailer, which is fantastic for us. There's our worker just up there. Doing good. This is where I thought it might run into a little bit of trouble navigating these tight streets. Whoa, you're going the long way home. Are you really going that way home? Okay, that's going to cost me a little bit more money than I thought, but okay, whatever. I really thought it would have come down here, and then you take a right, and then you're home and host. We better go back and check it. Oh no, it's okay. It's not blocked at all. For some reason it keeps saying that it's blocked by an object. I think because it just keeps bumping into stuff, it must be so tight for the poor worker. They'll be okay. We'll just keep an eye on it. I think we can look on our map. You can see that it's still maneuvering around. So it actually took a right to then take a left down a tighter street to head on the way that I wanted it to go. That's fine. Okay, everyone's different. Everyone likes to drive a different way. AI or not. Oh dear. Okay, so once we get this, we can head back and finish picking up the bales, and then we'll check if that seeder or planter is going to work. Knowing it is 2:46 now, almost 3 o'clock. Rain's looking at around 5 o'clock, I think it was. I'm gonna get all the vehicles that have just done this all this hard work out in the fields for the last few episodes. I'm going to actually get them all out for a big clean as well, because they've earned a big wash. Come on, open the gate for me. Beautiful. And that's the last of our canola. for this season. So, should we check how many bales we've made for this this season as well? I mean, for this little harvest, our little straw bales. We have made. Let's under this one. 11! I was one off. Okay, what did you guys guess? You can let me know in the comments below if you got it or if you were close or not. We did 11. That's actually pretty handy. I'll take 11. And just like this, we've got 61,000 litres in here. So we are at a 2-to-1 ratio for that as well. So that's really... That's actually going to be really happy days for us. Now, this is where I get confused. Are we left or are we right? We're going left, by the way. Yes. Go left to go home. Go right to go to town. One day we'll own that raisin joint as well, and we'll start making our own juices. I have thought about setting up an olive field and start producing olives so we can start producing olive oils, because olive oil is actually worth around $8,000 a pallet compared to the standard. Is this our place just here? This is our... We can drive in up here, can't we? That's our field. No, our field's the next one. Yes, our field's the next one. Yeah, so we get 5.9 for canola oil. You get about 6.3 is the top price for sunflower oil, and you get about 8,000 something for actual olive oil. So, and I love olives. Oh, I love olives stuffed with chili and feta. Oh, I don't know if you've ever had that, but it's an absolute delight. When you go to a little party and someone does that, oh, it's the best thing. You can buy them from the supermarket here as well. Right, and it looks like we've had our harvester rock up too. There it is over there in the distance. From a distance. Ah, that was good timing for us to come up and pick you up. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary. That's 2 cars he's run over next to our place. All right, you can finish now, please, buddy. I'll take over the wheel. We'll get this parked up and we'll get it a nice big clean before the episode's out, hey? Right, pulling in. Lucky we've got this beautiful cab to keep us clean. I mean, previous harvesters, we've never been so luxurious. Ooh, the floor's dirty. We'll have to give that a clean out too. Okay. Look at our lovely cows over there, having a lovely time in the paddock. But the farm is starting to come alive now. If you think about it, the machinery, we've got bales around, we've now got some cattle, chickens, sheep will be getting soon as well. Alright, I'll just pull you up here. You know what, actually, I don't know if I've left enough room. I should have enough room to sneak past, you know what, I'll move it. Yeah, that'll be enough room to get up in there. Okay, so I guess for this, we've only got 9 more bales to move, but I'll do it in a bit of a time lapse, I think. And we'll just get this job done and dusted. Not the neatest up there. I'll go ahead and clean all that up in my spare time when I get a chance. That hayloft, it's a little bit messy, but for the most part we're okay. What I'm going to try with this, I think last time we spoke about putting some hay in the actual cow shed for these cattle. I want to see if I can put them in straight away or if I actually need to shred them. So I'm going to take these 2 bales. Doesn't matter that they're not perfectly aligned on the actual tines. Although this one might question that. There we go. I'm going to see if I can put them in the bed area just to see if they break down themselves. If it's an actual feature of this game. And if it is, it's going to save us actually having to buy a bale shredder for a while anyway. I still want to probably get a bale shredder just in case. But if we can manage... Ooh, I've left the gate open too. That's bad, Ham. Oh, I suppose if you think about it, we're on the same day as always. And my cows are really responsible cows, except they're cheeky. Okay, they're responsible. They don't want to leave, but they will knock my pallets down everywhere. I know cows. Let's see if this works for you guys. Is that a thing? Hey, it's a thing. It works. Look at that. They're getting some bedding. Okay, so that works. So, look, at the end of the day, I do want to do things correctly and get the bale shredder. So we'll get that last bale and we'll put it in there as well, just for a little bit of extra bedding. I'm going to put this weight back over here as well. Actually, we'll give all this... No, before I put that down, I want to pick up the seeder and just see if we can start drilling a little bit. I'm going to plow up these 2 fields to be 1 potentially. Or am I? I can go there. I think the driller's out the back here. We may as well check this out together now, just to have a look before we wash everything down. The driller's not there. It's over here. I get my drills and my spreaders mixed up. It is actually up here. Now, this is just a little tester I'm doing right now, okay? Don't even know if I've got much fertilizer or seed in this thing. I do indeed. Right, what do we got? That is grass. Can we change that from grass to be... Oh, we can grow alfalfa. Maybe I should put alfalfa in the ground. Because I think the cattle eat alfalfa, do they not? This breed is used for dairy cows like grass, hay, TMR. Additionally, they require water. This is a calf. Animals that are healthier and older than 18 months can reproduce. Doesn't really help me, does it? However, we could grow alfalfa. Yeah. What do we... I could plant some alfalfa. Maybe I'll do that with those 2 fields and try that out. Alfalfa hay. I wonder if we use that in the total mixed rations. If you know more about this alfalfa hay, because I don't believe it's going to be in here, is it? Catch crop wouldn't be bad to put down either, actually. I wonder, maybe I'll put down a catch crop. We can put alfalfa in pretty much any time. I'm thinking about putting an oilseed radish in. Is it alfalfa? Alfalfa wouldn't be a catch crop, would it? No, only oilseed is. Our planting season is up until October. We're currently in July. Let's see if we can plant some oilseed radish in our fields. And then it only takes a month for them to grow. We need to be planting wheat in September. We just check something here. The book. Oilseed radish is a special crop as you do not have to harvest it. It will be used as fertilizer, or so-called catch crop. Once the plants are visible, you can use a cultivator and dig the plant into the soil. It is a green manure. So we might not even dig it. We might just plant it and then plant over the top of that again. Let's go and do a little tester with it first. Let's change this to oilseed. Unfortunately, I kind of want to empty the fertilizer though, but I'll test it on this little part just here, hey? Oh, by George, by Jingos, it does work. You know what? This can be our little test field, I think. How does that sound? You know what? I'm going to set the worker off to do this. I think we'll use this as our little test bed field. It's a good little thing to do. I've never planted a cover crop, but I'm pretty sure the cover crop grows really quick, and then we can just plant over the top of it. And what is actually really happy with is we can actually drill straight into this ground. So if we drill straight into this ground, then that's going to save us a whole cycle of having to plow, and then what we'll do is we can just go through and spray the weeds later on. I think that's what we'll do for this this round. And while it adds the ability we have to spray, I would much rather spray, I think, this time around, because spraying is actually quicker. Now, you can let me know if in the comments down below, because I'm only going to do this field with cover crop, and then potentially we can do a cover crop the next day if we need to, but I'm unsure at the growing cycle of the cover crop, how long it takes to grow, or if you can direct me in the right place to find that information out. But I think throwing a cover crop in is going to be pretty cool to witness. I think in terms of giving it a go for the first time, basically. Right, we're almost done here. Now, the reason why I'm not worried about weeding this is because we've got so much herbicide, and let's face it, our sprayer is massive. Compared to actually ploughing up the fields, it's potentially much quicker to do it this way. I actually don't know how weeds go with cover crops as well. I don't know how that works. But that'll be an interesting sight to see as well. But yeah, so it's a quick turnaround to get it done that way anyway, and I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with it. You know, we'll do periodic ploughing though, because it will help with everything. I'm going to... well, you know what? I'll pick that up. This is going to crack on and continue with that field over there potentially. So what I'll do is I'm just going to park the tractor under here like that. We can back it out when we need it. Yeah, so much for having that done. But look, hey, it's a cover crop, right? Oilseed radish. I've never used it before. I'm really intrigued to see what happens. Yes, we put a layer of fertilizer with... Yeah, that's the most annoying thing. We had, like, fertilizer in the seeder. I probably should have emptied it out to get a true indication. But I'm not really worried. I'm more interested to see the growth rate, to be honest. At what rate does it grow? Is it a month cycle and it's done, and then we can plant straight after that? Because if it is, we'll go ahead and do all our fields with that. We will plant all our fields with the oilseed radish and see how that goes. Well, we'll plant the ones here anyway. I don't know about the canola field. Yeah, I suppose we'll do them all. If I'm going to commit to it, commit to it. Don't be a doobie, eh? Right, so you're lovely and clean. Let's get you moved out of the way again. I think the trailer should probably live in that section just up there. It is kind of out of the way just over there. Just up here where our solar panels are. Yeah, I need to really get a bit of a shelter though, to be honest. The trailer does live in here. The top, I think the harvester should live in this garage from now on too. To be honest, we could probably fit them all in. Right, lovely. That's the harvester away. We could probably fit the trailer and the vent in there as well, so that's no biggie. Can I actually lift that up? I can open it up. Lovely. We'll give it a washout the proper way, hey? Give this a lovely clean down. Yes, the Dootsvar needs to get a wash down, but it also needs to give that a nice big clean up in there. Good to clean out all your stuff. Then when we have the next product, it's not contaminated. Clean all up under there. Get it all looking good, and we'll re-grease all the nipples. You got to grease the nipples, right? Especially especially on the hydraulics. You got to make sure your hydraulic nipple greases are all working okay. Right, that's looking good. Oops, I didn't want to do that. But that's going to allow plenty of room. Ah, I didn't do too bad in the end. But the Fent, look at how beautiful and clean the Fent. What a beautiful tractor, by the way. I'm quite privy to a Fent. I like a Fent, and I like the other one I like? The Zeta. Right. Done for the day, gang. Thanks for joining me. What a day! We got a lot done. I'm excited to see how this works. If you do have any more information you'd like to tell me about this, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, you can see our nitrogen level. Perfect. Okay. Calm down. Calm down with that. The reason why I seed, if you're wondering why I'm planting with the Dootsvar, it's because it's got the sensors on it, right? So it's got the sensor there and the sensors on the roof, which help for seed, how much seed you do require for the actual fields themselves. Oops, I might have parked a little bit too hard in there, but that's okay. Oh, geez, these guys need to clean too. Yeah. But good stuff today. Let's do a sleep just so we can go over and check our product to see if that oil seed's happening. And I think what we should do very sooner rather than later is get ourselves some sheep as well. So then we've got the full cycle of chicken, sheep, and cattle going. How are we looking here, by the way? How's our water? Oh, I think you might need more water. Oh, no, you don't. You don't hold much water. Only almost about 3,000 litres. Yeah, let's do a sleep now. Feed the dog. It's actually been a full day here. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, about to rain. Let's sleep. We can also check the sales just before we finish up today, hey? Been a really good episode, though. Been really happy with how things have been progressing today. Right, do we... Ooh, okay. I need to push these. I need to probably move these. I need to probably get some selling done very sooner rather than later, to be honest. We'll just leap over these fences Yeah, we have to move these before the cows eat them, okay? The cheeky little cows will eat them. I swear, I come and clean these up all the time, and then, lo and behold, I come back and they're just a complete mess again. Oh, yeah. Alright, cows, you happy with your, stuff going on here? They've got still plenty of food at the moment until they get to TMR. The other thing is, there's still only baby calves. We don't have any manure being produced yet. How much slurry do we have? I think it tells me in here, does it not? If I go back in here. Right, straw 22,472 litres, slurry 1,232. So we could look at start to getting a slurry spreader soon, I think, to help with our manure, which is going to be really cool. I'm really excited to spread with slurry. It's going to save us a lot of cost in the end when it comes to fertilizer. Not a cost in the warm up to it for feeding the cattle and everything. It's just a byproduct that we can use to help us out, isn't it? Really, when you think about it. Okay, they're healthy. They're food. We've got 0 milk, but that's to be expected. They're only calves. They don't produce at the moment. I don't remember shutting you. Yeah. Okay, let's get over and check our seeds, shall we? Okay, I was a bit disorientated when I just spawned into this place. They had me facing, like, over here this way. I was like, where the heck am I? Oh, it's around this corner. Yeah, we're down here. Have we got anything yet? Oh, sadly, no. But next month, I dare say, we will have a lot, okay? It is producing it slowly. It'll come. If you build it, it will come. Alright, so, last thing to check before we go is the sails. The lucky old sails. Oh man, I want that mower. That's my favorite, one of my favorite bits of machinery in the game, by the way. The Big M. Ooh, tippers trailers. Now, that's a cool tipper trailer, I'll be honest. I will be honest. That's worth 19,633. What's our trailer worth, by the way? Because if our trailer's worth more, we could make a little bit of money. We could sell it and buy that trailer. Our trailer has 33.6 cubes at the moment. This trailer... Well, it's 20 to 37, but you're currently... Oh, you're rigged for 37. Let me know what you think. We could do a trailer swap. That's a pretty cool looking trailer, I'll be honest. Is that a mod? It's not even a mod. It's a proper in-game trailer. I like it, gang. I mean, I like our yellow one too, but this thing we don't need. As much as I'd love a little gopher thing with a trailer around here. Just for whipping around with some pallets, throw some things in the back. We did lose our vehicle, remember, not long ago. We had to sell our beautiful truck to help fund stuff for the farm, unfortunately. Yeah, let me know what you think. We could probably sell a few pallets of stuff as well. Eggs-wise, we're on the up and up too. I think we need to watch out. We better check the chickens just before we leave. But, guys, I will say my departing farewells today. 2 pallets up there and another one here and some eggies there for us to eat. Plenty of grain. Thanks for joining me for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a lot done. Really happy with it. Next time out, we're going to crack on with getting those fields flipped, rotated, and potentially we'll... I'm going to do a little bit of research. If the oilseed radish does take... a short amount of time to flick around, I will plant it in because knowing that we've got wheat is September and canola is, well, canola, no, we have to plant canola next month. So the canola field we won't, which is the one over near the town, the one that we harvested today, that's not going to get an oil seed. But if the oilseed radish does flip within a month and it's fully grown within a month, then we put it in today, next episode, ready for the wheat for this episode. All right. I've been Van Ham. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. From little Pixel Hank and I, get out of here. Who's a good boy?